Hey guys, this is Jesper from YACSS, and in this video I'm going to go over the new updates to YACSS. And we have a lot to cover, so I made this long list. So let's just get started. So the first topic of today is Topical Map Generator. So you can find it over here at the left menu. Let's scroll down. Under Content Tools, it's called Topical Map. So if I click on this guy here, it's quite simple. So what you do is you click on this guy here, Add New Map. And as always, you can select what model you want to use. I'm just using OpenAI GPT-4o, and my client is myself. So you want to choose the keyword. So the longer the keyword, the better the output will be. Because obviously we're using a series of prompts in the background to investigate the content universe behind this keyword. So if you only type in, for example, SEO, it could be limited. It's more efficient the longer the keyword is. So especially because SEO, I think, is either a person or a city in South Korea. So you can go to Wikipedia and search for SEO, and you will find out. So what is the benefit of schema in local SEO? So generate. So now it's going to generate in the background. So what's the benefit of schema in local SEO? Is it's not a short keywords, it's a long tail keyword. So let's see what it comes up with. So I can show you here the example I made a week ago called the best cupcakes. So this is what it looks like, and you can download this as PNG. Let's just see what that looks like. So okay, so it looks like this, and you can expand all, and you can see all the blog posts and collapse all. And you can click on this guy here and then click back again. So you can see the best cupcakes. The 5 most relevant topics seems to be classic vanilla, decadent chocolate, red velvet, vegan and gluten-free, and holiday-themed cupcakes. So let's open holiday-themed cupcakes. And below this guy we have Christmas cupcakes, Halloween, and so on and so forth. And we can open 4th of July. And now so now we're at the end. So now we have a blog post that is called Stars and Stripes layered cupcake ideas for July the 4th. Celebrating freedom, eagle-eyed, bald eagle inspired cupcakes for Independence Day, and so on and so forth. So if you expand them all, so you'll be able to see here that you get, I think it's a bit 200 or 250 blog ideas. You get something like that, between 180 to 250, depending on the content universe that we've discovered while we are doing this prompting in the background. And you can also export to CSV, and then you have them here. And this is actually a good idea because let me just collapse all, and let's just open this one here and this one here. So you can see that the main topic is the best cupcakes. Then we have the subtopic holiday themed, and subtopic 4th of July cupcakes. And then we have barbecue bash, perfect cupcakes. And then you can use this as background information when you're using ChatGPT or whatever it is that you're using. And you can see here we have 251 lines here. So let's go back to see if my latest topical map open. So what's the benefit of schema and local SEO? Expand all. So introduction, of course, what is schema, types of schema, person. So it discovers correctly some of the types here, benefits of using schema, and so on and so forth. So this is a nice feature. And I got a question in the Facebook group from I think it was Roger Rovi that asked what's the use case. And I actually did come up with a very good use case for this. Let me just collapse this guy here. I did come up with a very good use case, and that's when we're building cloud citations, I'm going to make a separate video on that, where I'm actually going to utilize and I'm going to plan out my content using the Topical Map Generator, and then I'm going to move over to the page builder. So yeah, video about that will be upcoming. Next, Local SEO module. Let's just very shortly click, let me click pause here. And I'm back again. So I selected the company Jesper Nissen, that is myself, and let me just see what I have for you here. All right, so Local SEO module. So let me actually just add a new project because that's easier to demonstrate. So let me say that I'm adding a project here for Jesper Nissen, that's myself. I'm finding my GBP. And if you didn't use the Local SEO module before, we're using the Google API, so to identify the Google Business Profile. So if you have hidden address, we won't be able to identify it because that's not a thing that Google API allows. They respect if you want to hide your address. So service area businesses can't use this. So place ID, so radius 6 kilometers, let's say 3. Doesn't really matter. Let me just say 2 driving directions because then it's faster when I'm clicking generate. So the new thing is that you can produce AI content directly inside of this module here. So let's say that I want to rank for SEO agency. My target URL is jespernissen.com. I actually don't think I have a visible address. So if you do have a, because let me actually just open here. Don't remember. No, I don't have any address here. But anyway, we do actually find the address because we have the GBP, so we do have the address. But what it does is that it visits this URL and then it scrapes the content and then it analyzes the content and writes an article based on this keyword and the content in the target URL. And it also produces spintax, and we're using OpenAI to produce this spintax. So the output will be an article in spintax. And the reason that you need this is because we are applying this article, we're inserting this article in all of the map points. So when you click generate, you're generating the driving directions, and when you are uploading it to Google Drive, you're also uploading the KML file with the Google Maps, and inside of this KML file is, in this case, 2 points. But let's say that I have 20 points, so I'll have 20 points with an article, and that's the reason for spintax. We don't want the same article 20 times, right? So yeah. I think another new thing I also probably did not mention is that we're now generating GBP links also dynamically. So these GBP links will be modified versions of the GBP URL. I think it's easier to show. So 20 driving directions. So driving mode, like this. Another new feature is that you can also now produce keywords here. Just click produce. So these keywords are used in the driving directions and also in the Google Sheet that we're producing, and also in the slides and the docs and the KML file. So we're using these keywords as headers and as additions, or what can you say? We are appending the keywords in the URLs. So we're also using these keywords in some of the URLs we are creating in this module. We're actually using the keywords as the anchor text. And before we added this guy here, you had to go over to ChatGPT, as I showed you in my local SEO link building module. But now we are identifying local city names and city area names in the vicinity, immediate vicinity of the Google Business Profile, and then we are appending long tail keywords related to main keyword, and then we're combining them. So you get this list. Control A, Control C. Just scroll down. So you get this list of long tail keywords. So it's basically just a quality of life feature that makes it easier for you. You can directly create and upload to Blogger and create and upload to Drive. I won't do that now, but you can do it from here. Create and just create. So now it's done. So because I just want to show you something that I might not have talked about, when you click on this blue button here, this guy here, you can see all of these options here. URLs, embeds, and you might be thinking, what the hell is going on here? So this is just because when I was testing and when I'm using this module almost every day, I try to make it easier for myself. And the two things that I'm using, so no, let me actually just show you this URL as text, because I want to show you something. So you can see here that this is a driving direction, and this is one of the keywords. Driving direction, another keyword. And let me go back. And GBP links as text. So up here, this is the URL, right? This is the GBP URL. Let me just delete these guys here. So this is what it looks like. So if I take this guy here, root, and do like this, and copy this URL, you can see that it is slightly different. You can see it's a little bit shorter. And if I do like this, root, copy again, it's also slightly different. And the way that you can see it's different, let me just find the latitude and longitude. Here it is. This is the longitude, and this is the longitude, and this is the longitude. I don't know how easy it is to see, but these latitudes and longitudes are a little bit different. It's still the same place ID. It's still the same GBP, because you can see it still says Jesper Nissen, even though I do like this. So whenever you take this link and place it in somewhere that it can become a clickable link, then it's a link to the Google Business Profile, but we're not sending 20 links directly to the same URL. We're actually sending one link to one different version of the GBP URL. I hope it makes sense. But that's what the GBP links are doing. All right, so let me go back again. All right, so let me just show you the post to Blogger, because I'm not sure that all of you have seen this. Export to Blogger. So here you can select, of course, the connected Gmail, and if you have connected Gmail but you don't see the blog, then you can do like this: Gmail connectivity. Click on this guy here, Jonathan Rufman. Export to Blogger. Select account. Select YACSS testing blog. Create post. And now it's uploaded. And let me just show you what that looks like. Once it's uploaded and it's already live, you can now go in, log into this blog, and make it prettier looking. So let's click on this guy here. So this is a link to a driving direction. So this, let me just go back again. So that's actually very nice, because now we have the embeds with the driving directions, and we have the links with the driving directions. And you can see it's anchor text links. So Aalborg website traffic, SEO consulting Aalborg, and so on and so forth. So I am personally using this now in all of my campaigns. What I'm doing is I'm creating a local SEO project. I'm uploading it to Google Drive. I'm not going to spend time showing you that. And then I'm uploading it to Blogger. And then I have this page that I can then send to the indexers. So what is the next? All right. So GBP Ranktracker, we have a lot of updates there also. Let's hop over to that guy here. GBP Ranktracker. So GBP Ranktracker. Let me show you the new stuff. Add new tracker. So let me say I want to have a project. Jesper Nissen. Jesper Nissen, that's myself. And keyword SEO agency. That's what I want to track. Just no. Let's make it fast. 3 times 3. So the new feature is that we can now schedule reports, and I can select my time zone. Hold on. So I can select my time zone. My time zone is Copenhagen. Good. And I want to run it at 10 o'clock every day. I want to run it daily. Or I could also run it once every week, starting today or tomorrow it would be. Or I could run it user determined. So for example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if you have closed in weekends, don't run it Saturday and Sunday. Just run it Monday to Friday. So I'm just going to run it daily. I will click generate. So now it's running, and let me just see what we have. I think that while it's running, I can show you something else also, and we will come back to this guy here. If you click on clouds connectivity, you'll notice that we implemented a new layout, and that's because that the list of clouds was simply becoming too long. So you can now click view, or connect if you want to add a new cloud, a new version of AWS. And one of the new things and very exciting things is X, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Reddit, and Facebook. So these guys have now been integrated. So the way that we have chosen to integrate these guys are by creating a so-called app. And this is in contrast to what you can see in IFTTT, for example. For those of you that have tried to use IFTTT and other syndication networks, normally you enter your email, your password, or your username and your password, and then you authenticate it somehow, for example with Twitter or X, and then you can just post. That's not how we have chosen to do it, because this way, the way that we have chosen to do it is that you create your own app in the developer forum for X and for LinkedIn and Tumblr and Reddit and Facebook. And in this way, it's your own app that you're using when you're posting, not YACSS app. I hope it makes sense. I am going to make connection videos for all of these guys. It is quite advanced, so bear with me, because I want to implement the connection of all of these guys before I start making connection videos. So I just want to show you this. And so when I go to the AI content generator, I can now post directly from here to Blogger, Twitter, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Reddit, and Facebook. So now you have two kinds of links you can build from YACSS. You have all of the cloud links, and now you have these links. Of course, you also have the Google Stack links, but now you also have these links. And the thing with Twitter is that if you have a premium account, I do have, let's see here, premium. I don't know what it's called, pro or premium, but if you have not the cheap, not the basic, but if you have a paid version of X, Twitter, I can't help calling it Twitter. If you have a paid version of Twitter, you can post longer tweets. Let's just see a tweet. Oh, close. Privacy off. Upload to Twitter. Select account. Create post. Okay, so there's no there's no content. Okay. So yeah, of course there's no content, so I need to create some content first. But anyway, but you can now upload directly. So you'll have to resort to ChatGPT or Grok to help you to show you how to create these API keys, and I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's doable. So yeah. Let's go back to the local SEO or to the GBP Ranktracker. And this guy here. So it is now done here, and so we have several new things in here. I think I'm just going to show you this here, edit schedule here. So you can see this is new, click edit schedule, and then you can see where I have scheduled it. It's scheduled to run daily in this time zone at that time. And I can now change this if I want to change it. I don't want to change it, but I can change it. Let me just go out again and GBP and view, and let's just delete here. So this is a test site I'm working on. So you can see here that the for this guy here, the schedule is 14:30 Europe Copenhagen time, and it ran today correctly because this was the schedule. I started the schedule yesterday. So what's new also is you can see up here that we now have average rank, and if I click this guy here, this is new. In this pop-up here we have these three options now, and you can see that I started here 3 downloads and go up to 1 downloads. So this is just kind of like what it looks like, and I can directly also, this is also new, I can now select between the keywords directly up here, and I can also see all. So what is all? So that's the average of all the keywords. So in this particular case I have 4 keywords it seems, and I can see that I started off 4.53, and then now I'm at 2.27. That's the average of all the 4 keywords. So I think that's pretty nice. And also we fixed the zoom level. You might have noticed that in some pop-up reports for some GBPs, the zoom level was not identical, but now it's more or less identical, because I like that these circles here, I like that they almost don't touch, but almost touch each other. I just like this view. So it took us a little while to how to fix this. And let me just click close here. So we rearranged the order of these buttons because I didn't like that this delete keyword was close to this guy here. So this guy is now where we open. It opens default on the initial and new scans all the time. So PDF, if you didn't use this before, let me just click export. Let me just show you what that is. Is it done? Just click one more time, export. And let me just click pause. Okay, so it downloaded the PDF report. So this guy here, PDF, downloads a compiled report with the results. And you can select what you want, date range from this to this, for example, and click export. So that's what it does. So now report 15 here. So I can see the name, the keywords, and so on and so forth. And I can also see this guy down here. That's the graph with the rank tracking graph. And I downloaded before. I downloaded another version. Let's see, report 14. So if you choose all, you see all of this history. So it's a little bit much. And then you see this graph below here. So it's just, I don't know how many of you guys have actually been using this, but it's just to remind you that you have this option. And if you added a logo at the beginning, then the logo will be included. So it will be kind of like a branded custom client report. You can add keywords. I'm not going to do that, cost me money. And you can delete keywords. Let me just, okay, so I can add a keyword. No, it cost me money, but I can add a keyword and then I can delete a keyword again. So there's a difference between this delete button and this delete button. This delete button deletes this one here. So I can show you, delete. I sure want to delete this history, okay. So now number 20, the 24th of June has been deleted, but if I delete this guy here, then I delete all scans of this keyword. You might not want to do that. I mean, if you're like me and you really like watching every day, so I'm just saying that you have the option. Just be careful when using this button because it does delete it. So yeah, I think this, all in all, for me, the GBP Ranktracker now has all the features that I personally need in a GBP Ranktracker now, because I can add keywords, I can determine the size of the grid, I can determine the schedule now, I can see this graph here, I really like this, so we can see, and it's extremely user-friendly with this pop-up where I can, do like this, and especially like this if I'm really proud of myself. Oh, I've gone from 516 to 226, and I'm super duper proud. I can get even larger ego boost by going over here, seeing this nice graph go up. So that's just nice. Let me just click pause, or no need to go click pause. I think let me just see here. Yeah, so I think this is basically it. So I don't think I have any more updates. It was also a long update, also a long time since I made the last update video. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.